are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers to investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button, tell me to watch this video, helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with Bbig, Vinco Ventures Inc. and Bbig stock has not had a single day of a pullback in the last 4 days. In today's video, I'm going to share with you guys something you definitely want to be aware of based off of 42 vision in the charts and ultimate 42 vision moving forward, as well as my honest, humble opinion of what's going on here and how this could possibly be a setup for the next bull run. But there's some key levels to be aware of. Before we break it down though, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if you want to get on early with us every single morning, we strive for opportunities like these. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us. We're going to jump right into it here with Bbig. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you want to get on early with us every single morning, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We strive for opportunities like these every single day. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So these are all the stocks I mentioned this morning. Every single one of them gave 3 to 5% jumps, 5 to 10%, but the home run of the day was VVOS. We caught this one in the pre-market after it ran up pretty fast and just moments later was pulling back. I stated I was watching as it pulled back, stayed under that bull indicator, had full strength here on 42 vision, and it continued to a highest point of 25% plus, and in between and even after gave small jumps of 5 to 10%, 10 to 15%. And if you guys want to get on early with us, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us. We strive for opportunities like these every single day. And let's jump into these charts. So here we are with Bbig, Vinco Ventures, and Bbig stock has pulled back. And I want to remove the hype in this video. I want to focus in on what really matters. And is this short squeeze over? Does it have more room? Because a lot of people are asking themselves that. And we're going to look at what ultimate 42 vision and 42 vision is showing in the charts, because this is the first time it shifted from green bars to dark green to red, all the way to extreme weakness and slightly reversed now. And is this a real reversal? And is it under a bear indicator or a bull indicator? Because this has been under a bull indicator for several days. And by the way, you can now gain access to the ultimate 42 vision indicator, which you could see here on the charts. It shows you the bull and bear indicators, as well as the strengths and weaknesses in the chart to receive the clarity you deserve and maximize on the opportunities within the volatility, guys. Check out the link down below for more information, and we look forward to setting you guys up. You'll gain access to a weekly watch list, daily watch list, and a community of investors all looking to learn and grow together, and the premium indicators to navigate with confidence within the volatility of the markets with the clarity you deserve. So Bbig went from a bear indicator at 238 to lows here of about 217, went down about 5% until the next bull indicator popped up at the 220s. And since then, on the 10th, going into the 11th, the 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th, excuse me, not 15th, this skipped over the weekend. And then the 18th, okay, excuse me for that, 14th and the 18th, it went all the way up to highs here of about 598. Today in the pre-market, it was very clear that a lot of selling was happening, okay? And the shorts were not able to put more pressure because in yesterday's video, we saw that they had 0 short shares available. And I stated that they're taking advantage of the days to cover. So yes, they could be covering and then going ahead and reshorting at higher levels. But you could see it right here. This is the key data that shows that the pressure has been going up every single time this goes higher. And you could see that 57% of yesterday's volume was short shares. That was huge, okay? 55 the day before. And today, it must have been just as high because look, 0 short shares availability. So this days to cover is giving them the flexibility, but it wasn't just the shorts alone. The shorts are actually maximizing on those that are screaming all over different social platforms. Hold, hold, hold. Those are the first ones that sold sold, sold. It's very interesting that both words, they sound alike, but they also have different meanings, right? Holding is to stay, sold is that they left. There's a lot of bulls from way down here or within this process that have option contracts that are probably expiring at the end of this week, and they themselves are destroying and handing back the charts to the bears. Because the bears all along the way, what they've done, which is what the shorts have done with this days to cover being so low, and it actually went lower, and the pressure is higher every day, and the short interest is still in the 20s, and this has been zero every day. That means that some covering is happening, and then they're re-shorting, but today they barely had anything to short with. So if they covered and then they re-shorted again, that is one case. But the other thing is, this is driven by a lot of outflows, a lot of money leaving, okay, not staying. So that destroyed the momentum big time. Now, could it come back? Sure, that's a possibility, but there's some key levels to be aware of, and it's $6. Okay, I've talked about this in the past. Way up here at $6. It literally rejected it. Literally. The bulls didn't hold through it. And if the shorts really came and put the pressure, they put the pressure on really fast and at an exact point that would allow this to go to the next level, which would have been up at the 7s and then up here at 9s. Okay, a lot of people are hoping for $10, $12, $20 for BBIG. Is the short squeeze over? No, I don't think so. There's a lot of shorts in here that could be trapped and they can feel the pressure. But what allows them to be able to take over the chart is this days to cover being so low. Short shares availability is 0, so that shows us how much they're getting out of their positions and back into them at higher levels. This amount of short volume per day of percentage, and then on top of that, volume went down a little bit, and the average 10-day is 87 million. So if volume keeps on going lower, that's another sign that things are getting weaker, and the outflows will outweigh the inflows, and that's what's going to hand this right back to the bears, to the shorts. And it's going to be way easier for them to bring it from $5 and $4 to $2 and even lower. So it's super important to realize this, that this is at a pivotal point, that if it can't recover and break through $6 and it just keeps rejecting it, investors are going to give up because the data is aligning with the fact that there's pressure at this level. This was not a key level to actually stop. Literally, it ran all the way towards it and it didn't even touch slightly above it. It rejected right below it, and then based off the history, we've talked about it, it was a key level right there. Okay, $6. It missed it by just a few cents. It didn't even try to get up there. And I know the shorts were probably watching, and the bears, and they try to put pressure as well as soon as it reached there. But a lot of this is being driven by profit taking of expiration dates of probably many different call options, or just in between investors locking in some. Okay, and that makes sense. Now, could this be the setup for the next bull run? Certainly can, but it cannot break through $4. If it breaks through it, this is completely destroyed. All the momentum is fading, and it's going to lose in just 2 days, back to back. Momentum that it took 2 days to get. And that right there could hurt the whole overall picture of BBIG getting over 6 and possibly towards $8 or $10. Okay, like a lot of people were striving for it to reach or hoping for it to reach. Now, when we look at the data, like I said, they're still putting pressure every single day. Short shares available is 0. So there's a lot of shorts that can get trapped, okay? Super important. But the bulls need to hold them accountable to have to cover, but not allow them to be able to do this. Because if the shorts just have it that easy, the bulls are just handing the chart right back to them when they reshort it, and the same ones that were trapped here, okay? And then they started shorting up here again, because we're seeing it. This short share availability goes from 0 to several hundred thousands and back to 0, and they're doing that, and then bulls start to sell or close out positions that can make the stock go down a little bit. Well, that's just making it easier for them to hold their shorts and then short even harder and with more pressure, and then the bulls can actually lose momentum really fast. So when we put the 4-hour here, super important to realize that it's holding up. Okay, it's under a bull indicator since way back here at $12. Hit a high here of $5.98. It rejected it. Super important to break through $6. And it hit lows here of about $4.01. And it shifted from green to green with red borders. So there's still some strength here. This right here is pretty small. So if it can't come back up with a larger bar and a wick to the top, it could lose momentum pretty fast. And if this shifts to green over to dark green with red borders, that's when we know it's the beginning signs of weakness, like it's done here in the past. Okay, right there you could see a perfect example of what it is I'm looking for on the 4-hour. If that shift happens and then a bear indicator pops up, then things could get pretty weak, because the last time it bounced up to the $8 range from way down here at the 4s, it went all the way down back to the 5s. And that was the full shift that happened. Is that going to happen exactly the same? No, I'm not saying that it is, but it is something to kind of learn from and be aware of based off the past. Now, a lot of investors are coming in with strength and they really want to see this go higher, but you still need to keep in mind where things stand and how the stock is moving overall. Okay, so the first support and the only support right now that's significant is $4. To the upside, I would like to see this break through $5.36, and the highest point, $5.98. If you just want to round that up to $6, definitely needs to be broken through to see this continue the momentum and trap more shorts, especially those above $6 that could accelerate this towards the 8s and 9s. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.